Well, hey guys, Les here with Rudimental Gardening. So I got some potatoes ready to plant. So I'm going to replenish some 25-gallon grow pots with some new soil, and then we're going to plant these guys and get them going. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is a 25-gallon grow pot. I got 3 of them. I may go get another one from the backyard that I have. I'm going to be dumping this out here, replenishing it with some new soil mix, and then we'll put a little bit back in here, put the seed potatoes in the bottom, cover them up a little bit, and then we'll just set them back in the corner and let them start growing after we get them watered and everything. So let's get started. All right, so this was the new stuff out of the wheelbarrow that I mixed up the other day, and I'm just going to turn it in. All right, that's probably good enough. Doesn't have to be exact, people, when you're doing this. You're just trying to replenish the soil enough to make it a viable source, media source for the plant. So I'm going to go ahead and put about, I don't know, 6 inches in the bottom of this thing. These larger bags will kind of flop on you on the top. So, kind of got to work around that. So guys, my battery died while I was videotaping this, so I'm just going to narrate over the rest of it. So I'm just amending the rest of these bags of soil, putting the 25-gallon bag. Now I'm going to put some bone meal and some granular fertilizer in each bag. A couple of handfuls of bone meal and a handful or so of a organic low concentrated granular fertilizer. The one that I'm using there is plant or garden tone, sorry, and I use that. It's a good fertilizer. It won't burn your plants. It's slow release and it's organic. So there's one more 25-gallon bag that I end up doing. I mentioned earlier in the video from the backyard. So once that's in there, I just mix it by hand in the bottom, make sure it's evenly distributed. And after I get this done, we'll start planting some seed potatoes. The seed potatoes I purchased from Tractor Supply. They actually had the best price and the best product, so you might want to check them out if you're looking for some. They had, I think it was an 8-pound bag, and it was like, I don't know, $4. It was really cheap. So I have some Kennebec and some red Norland potatoes that I'm going to be planting here. So here we go, starting to plant, and I pretty much am doing the same thing for each bag. I believe these are the Kennebec potatoes, and I put about 6 or 7 in each one. It just depends on the size of the seed potato section that I put in there and how many eyes are growing out of it. I put the flesh side down and the eye or sprout pointing up, and have more than I will actually use, so I'm picking out the ones that I think will respond the best here. And you just push them down in there, and you don't necessarily have to cover them up at this point. I will put a small layer of soil on top of this in a minute, and then I'll repeat this for every bag. Okay, so we got them all done, and I'm just going to water them down here. These bags, if you roll down the tops, I didn't do it here, but I have it done here in a minute. You'll see you can prevent this from happening. The only problem is when you roll them down, you can't use the handles. So anyway, I thought I was going to be moving them around some more, so that's why I didn't have them rolled down. So here you're pretty much done. Everything's planted, watered. All you got to do is wait for the plants to emerge. When they get about 6 inches tall, you add more dirt, and you just keep doing that process until they get to the top. And they'll eventually start dying off on their own, and that's a typical sign of when it's time to harvest. But I'll do a follow-up video about the harvest, and we'll just take it from there. Thanks for watching.